Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to have a full face of Essence makeup. I got from CVS. All of this fun stuff we're going to put on our face today. And I hope you guys stick around. And if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so let's just start like the primer that we have from Essence. It is, okay, how much that one is. The primer is $4.99, and this one I thought was really cool because I have oily skin, but it says redness correcting and pore minimizing primer. Now there is 3 or 4 different kinds from there, and there's some that are just pore minimizing, there's some that are just mattifying. There was one that had like red clay, this one has green clay. Green, if you don't know, like on the color wheel, it'll kind of help cancel out red and purples. So I'll show it on the back of my hand because I didn't film it when I put this foundation on. But look at this. It's kind of like a mousse, but not as fluffy. Okay, so just watch. Oh, dirty fingernail. Because you know that's cool. See if you can see that. It's so... I want to say slick, but it's not slick. It feels like you're putting on moisturizer, and it's drying in, and it doesn't leave that slippery feeling that like silicone and dimethicone can. It doesn't have dimethicone or silicone in one of the top ingredients, but it does have polysilicone, which is a different kind. But straight up dimethicone, anything on that makes my face feel like there's just something sitting on top. This does not. It feels so good because it feels like you just put a moisturizer on. It's dried right down. There's no tack to it, which if you do like tack, you're not going to like this. But you can get an affordable tacky one. I use the Tarte base tape, but I get the little, this is a travel size, so it's like half the price, but you don't need much. But it does leave your face feeling tacky. I think this is like $10 or $15, but it'll last you a long time. I've had it for... God, it's 4 months, and I have not used that much of it. Like, I still got all that left. So anyway, this does not leave a tacky finish, but it does help cover up the red, and it does help pore minimizing. Like, my pores feel fine. They look fine to me. If y'all see something, let me know. So anyway, yes, I do have a little bit of red here. I have red skin. Okay, it is red correcting, but I have a little bit of red here. Just I do. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Camouflage Concealer. Now, y'all know I love my Glamouflage Concealer from Hard Candy, but this is Camouflage Concealer. And I also love the Camouflage Concealer from e.l.f., which is $6. So now let's try this one from Essence. It's a matte concealer. It says matte concealer right there. Waterproof and tattoo covering. Well, y'all know we got to try that. And that's what it says right here. Hold on, where's it at? Tattoo covering. First off, let's try. We're going to try the 17 in my son's name. We're just tapping. Tattoo covering. Maybe if we can layer it. Let's layer it. See, we got a good old piece. But we do got to blend. See if it does better if you blend it with a sponge. Tattoo covering. No. I don't think I agree with that. Alright, so we're going to try it under our eyes, folks. It doesn't... Oh, it smells good. It does have like a perfume flavor in it. I mean, smell in it. So if you don't like a perfume smell, you're not going to like that. But it doesn't bother me. It kind of actually smells like my grandma's house. Does that make sense? Because it does. Tell me. Alright, so we're going to blend out here. Now this is what it is if you immediately start to blend it out. We're letting this one kind of sit and soak a minute. See if that does anything different. Do the Jeopardy song. Do, 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 do. I'm just moving it around a little bit, guys. Do, 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 do. Okay. So we can either go in with this tool here or the sponge. I think we're going to stick with the sponge just because we did it on that side and I want to kind of test out the theories of it being in there a little bit longer. So we're just going to do, 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 do. Doesn't seem like it wants to blend very well once it sits a minute, which is weird, as most concealers do. Okay, so I can definitely tell that there is a little bit more coverage. Woo! Y'all really can't tell, but I can. There's a little more coverage on this side than there is the other side. Blend. Like in the camera, like this way, I feel like my eyes are okay. But then you get here and look at the light right down on them. Oh, it's terrible. Y'all, I have terrible under eyes. Terrible. I eye cream them suckers, all kinds of things, but anywho. So I'm not mad at that. I'm trying to see if I can color for that pimple and these two right here on my nose. And this one right here in the center. Let's see how it does with that. It definitely does have a perfume smell. Definitely does have that. Covered it a little bit. Does it work for what you need it to? Sort of. Let's see, how much is the concealer? Concealer was $3.99. So it's not terrible. I mean, like Tarte is like 20 bucks. This would probably be okay for a beginner. Or if you don't have any like big acne, like if you just have a little bit of redness or something you want to cover, like this with this, and you know, in a foundation, will work pretty good. So, so far I'm not terribly mad at it. We are going to use the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. It says extremely smooth, waterproof fixing compact powder for a matte and natural finish all day long. Helps to blend blush and foundation colors together. Fixes makeup when applied as a finishing powder. So this is also used as a setting powder. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're just going to take a big old fat kabuki brush. Take my little e.l.f. kabuki brush. Get a little bit on it. And we're going to set this face down. Set it down, set it down. Doesn't smell like anything, so that's good. I'm going to go back with my beauty, I don't want to call it a beauty blender because that's a brand. We're going to put that under our eyepiece here. Oh, that's alright. I like that. I'm not mad at that. And it says it's waterproof. Well, the concealer says it's waterproof too. So, I didn't plan on that, just so you know. But they apparently have a waterproof line that I did not know. So I guess it's good if you're going to be doing a lot of crying. You need some concealer. You're going to go swimming or be sweating. So anyway, that is All About Matte Fixing and Finishing Powder. Stick this in here and in here so we don't get them mixed up. Okay, so sorry y'all, I got an itch. Next on the agenda is let's do some bronzer. How about it? So bronzer, we got the Essence Bronzer Duo in a lighter skin. It really only had two shades. It was lighter skin or darker skin. So That's what you got to work with. They're not terrible shades. Like this one, I could see it being kind of like a powder if you're a little bit like tanner. This one I could see being a good contour, not contour, but bronzer. Let's see, how much were you? I think you were most expensive. Yep, this was $5.99. The most expensive thing was this, and that was $5.99. So let's go in with this darker shade. See what we got happening here. I have to excuse my head. It's just, this is what it is today. Woo! Y'all, I should have been paying attention to what I was doing instead of talking to y'all, because look at that. That's like, damn. Okay, so that's pigmented. Mama needs to go in and try something different. I'm going to go back in with this lighter shade and then this beauty blender to see if I can tone that down. Because holy crap. That looks like straight up like mud on my face. I do not like that. Let me try the other side. Just to go ahead and get it off this sponge. Off this brush. Okay, so if you do a lighter hand, it can be very pretty. I did not. So now I'm going to go back in with some foundation. I would not normally recommend this, especially because you just put some powder on, but y'all, like I can't go out in public with this mud on my face. Like it's not happening. I would rather go looking cake-faced than going looking muddy. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted, I think. Where did it, oh, right here. Let's go back in with this little guy for a minute. Calm it all down. Like, this needs to be like my blooper reel or something. My nose itches there too. Okay. See, that looks really pretty. Like, I'm not mad at that at all. I like it. It's definitely a cool tone. FYI. So if you don't like warm tones, you're not going to like this. And they didn't have another option for lighter skin. It's this or this. So it just needs a lighter hand, which is fine now that we know what we're working with. But I really do enjoy this bronzer. Like, seeing it on this side of my face, I really like it. I'm normally like, City bronzer is my jam. But my City bronzer is a warmer version of that. See, this is a cool tone. This is a warm tone. I'm normally a warm tone, but I really like it. I'm not mad at it. Once I did it right. And it's because I need a little bit of tan everywhere. That's what we're doing. I need to take my little brush. We're dipping into it just a little. Ping, ping, ping. Just a little tiny bit. Just to get some color on the nose. Dang, I swear, it don't take much with this though. Like, it is coming for you. For $5.99, I think it's coming for you. I wonder though, something. Let me find a different sponge. Do I have a different sponge? Handy. Yes, I do. Okay, we're going to go in with a little one here. And we're going to go into that lighter shade right here. I want to kind of see. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. $5.99? Yes, please. Sign me up. This is going in my, I'm going to use this more often. Yeah. Total fan. I like that. Are you waterproof too? No. Duo palette for perfectly shaped and defined features. Apply on sides of nose, along the chin, below cheekbones. Light powder for softer, dark for expressive contours. Okay. That's what they suggested. Alright, next we have, let's see, we have this blush. It's a Mosaic blush. And it is in the shade 20. All you need is pink. It's a soft powder blush composed of 3 shades of a radiant and fresh finish. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. Alright, so because we can learn from our mistakes, we are going to not use this humongous brush. I need a smaller brush. Where are all my smaller brushes? Oh, hold on. I got one. Okay. So because and look, it jets up. Like you can see, it's different side. Can you see that? Like it's coming up like a 3D effect. I can't really see that, but I can. So because we know how it didn't take much to get that to bam in your face, we're just gonna tap, tap, tap just a little bit. I'm gonna try it on the back of my hand. Okay, so I think we're all right. Yep. That's really pretty. It hasn't emphasized any of my textures that I can tell. That or the bronzer, so I love that. Okay. So that is the Mosaic brush. It does say contains carmine, FYI. It's in there. Let's see. That was the Mosaic blush. Okay, so the eyeshadow palettes that they had there, they were pretty, but they were broken. So I'll insert a picture up here. They're, like I said, they're really pretty, but we ended up only being able to get a single metal chrome eyeshadow. So all I'm going to do is kind of take my finger, run it through up here to check it. Oh, it's butter, and it's like, that is like chrome. It looks silver chrome on my finger, but it's really just like purpley color. So let's just, it's pretty much just glitter. Brush glitter. Yeah. So now that I know what that does, I'm going to take it off. No, I'm not. I'm just going to do it backwards. I'm going to go backwards here. So I'm going to take the bronzer here and a little Wet n Wild brush. This was $1 from the dollar store. I'm going to kind of define a little bit here in the crease of my eye. Okay. I should have done this first. I didn't think about it. Because, you know, I'm not all that smart today. Go ahead and do this side. I normally recommend if you do a mistake on one side, do it on the other side, but I know how to fix it. And you'll see it. Okay, so we put a little definition in our eyes. Now I have hooded eyes, so I'm trying to make sure that brown comes a little bit higher. Okay, okay. So we're going to go back in with this melted chrome. Oh, this was melted chrome was $4.99. So I'm going to go back over it. Just all over the lid, back and forth with my finger. See? Soft, but glamorous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Very simple, very quick, makes it look like you're expensive. So that's what we did there. Melted chrome eyeshadow in a single. It's 01, Zinc About You. Put that out of the way. I don't really need that. I just wanted to do that again. Alrighty. Next is, oh, let's do eyeliner. I got just a cream eyeliner. I mean the nude eyeliner. And it is in the, it's also waterproof. And it says 16-hour wear. How about that? I got the shade 6 Silky Nude. But it won't open. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's a gel. That's nice. ColourPop has some nice gels too. So let's see how Essence does. It goes on like butter. I'd be interested to see if it lasts 16 hours. That went on so easy. Totally like that if it stays on for 16 hours. Silky Nude. Alright. So now we've got the eyeliner pen. Extra long lasting. That is beautiful. Alright. So give me a second and I'll be right back after this. Okay, so we're back after I've done my eyeliner. Sorry, it just takes me a while because I'm so shaky, and that's just something that I have a lot of self-consciousness about. So I'm sorry about that, but it takes me a while, and this video is already 22 minutes, and it would be 45 by the time I got done. But anyway, so it's extra long lasting pen here from Essence, and it claims to be... It does not have a waterproof on it, so that's good. Well, it's not good. It's just that, you know, everything else I came to pick up seems to be waterproof. But it's not. But it went on so smooth. It did go on pretty easy. I had a little hiccup here, as you can tell. Because I literally, when I was doing it, I hiccuped. Of all the times, right? When you do your eyeliner. So, I did that. Now we are going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess by Essence, and I really like this. It's a false lash effect. Now this was the very first item I ever bought of Essence, and I fell in love with it, so I'm not mad at it. And actually I think what I thought, un momento. Got that one. Okay, so I've also got this Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara. So both of these I do believe were $3.99. I did not buy these in this purchase because I'd already purchased these prior to, and I love them. So I'm actually going to probably do, now that I remembered I had this, I'm going in with the purple one, because the purple one is awesome. Well, peach is awesome. They have another one that's like this, that's purple, and it's really good too. So this one's called Curl and Hold with micro styling waxes. That is the applicator. It is kind of big, but if you go slowly, kind of get it. Just be careful if you have smaller eyeballs. And now I always go through with a clean spoolie to get the clumps out, because I do have really long eyelashes, so I can't really look up that well just yet, or else I'm gonna get it all over my eyes. Y'all, my baby has really long eyelashes. They are absolutely beautiful. Looking at my eyes this close up, my eyeliner looks like shit. Just having one of those days, y'all. Alright, so now just gonna push them up a little bit. There they are. And I'm sorry that thing dinged in your ear. I thought it was on vibrate. I had to do 3 updates today on my phone. US Cellular literally sent me a text message and said, it has been almost a year. I really need you to update your software because you need security updates. So I was like, oh, shit. It's kind of embarrassing, you know, get called out by a teacher in the classroom. Oh, I got to do the bottom lash. Okay, so the bottom lash, we're going to use this one because it's smaller. See, it's a little bit smaller. This bottom lash here. Bottom lash. Okay. So, that's the eyeballs so far. I did not get a black eyeliner, so I can't tightline. But, I mean, it's just me and baby daddy are going out to dinner later, and he don't really care what I look like, so. Alright, so we've got 2 more products, and then 3 more products, and then we're done. So, we're going to do our brows. With my brows, I don't really do a whole lot with them. I don't. I have eyebrow pencils and stuff, and they had a couple different eyebrow pencils there, but how can I put this gently? I have 6 eyebrow pencils here at home. I hardly use them. I just didn't see myself buying another one for it to just use it for one video. So I will tell you they have eyebrow pencils. I do not know how they work because I don't have a need for them right now, but I do have eyebrow gel. And so my eyebrow gel, I do use eyebrow gel every day, usually. So I will use this. So this is it. It's called Make Me Brow. Make Me Brow. And it is $2.99. And it is in the color, I think it's light brown. Soft brown. Oh, sheesh. I'm just gonna kind of go over a little bit. Make those bad boys stay down. I have a problem with my eyebrow hairs not wanting to stay down. That's the problem that I have the most with. So that's why I use this. It's just like everything else in my life. It's wild. Work it down. Work it down now. Work it down now. Alright. So that's pretty much it. They hold them down. This definitely feels a lot wetter than most of my gels does. It feels wetter. When I rub my finger over my eyes, my eyebrows, I do get a little bit of soft brown on my fingers. That's okay. Usually I don't get that. Like with my Tarte Busy Brow, I don't get that. But it's okay. I can work with it. It just depends on what you can work with. But for $2.99, I can try anything, you know? Alright, so there's that one. Now we're going to do, this is what one of my friends really wanted me to try, was the Essence Plumping Nudes Lip Gloss. I got the color She's So Extra, shade 3. Alright, so here's the applicator. That color's beautiful. And for it to be a gloss, I don't feel any tinglies yet. Oh, I guess you got to put them together and you do. Let's see if it reads directions. Woo, you can't read that. Lip Plumper and Timeless Nude. Okay, brands. If you're going to put writing on the back, can you make sure that the light doesn't bounce off of it so bad that you feel like you're just staring at chrome rims as they're going down the road? Woo! Let's see. Lip Plumper and Timeless Nude shades with a glossy finish. Cooling effect lip gloss makes your lips appear fuller. and contains shea butter. Do not apply on sensitive skin or irritated skin. I like it. I definitely think I would like it better with a lip liner. Lip liner, I usually like to do it beforehand, but I'm not mad at it. Duck face. I definitely like that. I would probably put that in my pocketbook to just have on days where I just don't really want to wear a whole lot. I like that a lot. I said a lot, one more time. Alright, so next is the Essence Instamatte Makeup Setting Spray. That came in, let's see, setting spray. Setting spray is $4.99. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that the finishing powder was $4.49, and the eye pencil was $2.99, and the blush, the Mosaic blush here, is $3.99, and the lip gloss here is also $3.99. All right, so let's finish it up, and this 32-minute video will be done. Woo! And because I've done that, I'm going to just tell you a little tip. It's always better to do your setting spray before you do your mascara. But I was a dum-dum. I didn't. Think about your hair. Like, if you curl your hair and then it gets wet, the curl goes away. So it's kind of, woo, woo. It's kind of the same concept. I will say with this mascara though, and it's called Curl Volume Stylist Curl and Hold. It's holding that curl. So, I like it so far. Okay guys, so this is the finished, woo, except for this bun on my head. This is the finished look for a date night tonight at the full face of Essence Makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye. Oh, please hit subscribe and hit the like button and ring the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys next time.